and families. I'm Mrs. Hanson, and I'll be teaching the second grade online self-paced classroom this year. And I'm really looking forward to that experience and challenge this year. And excited to get to know all of you. I have been teaching in the Escanaba School District for 24 years and have taught kindergarten, second, third, fourth, and fifth grades. So I'm excited to try something new this year.
So let's take a look inside the classroom. I've emptied probably 60 or 70 boxes that were sent over from Sioux Hill in the last couple of weeks to get the classroom all organized and ready, not knowing that I'd be doing the online class. But that's okay, our classroom's all set up and looking pretty good now. We have our calendar board with our little reminder to be the nice kid, because that's the most important thing you can be. And all kinds of things set up and ready to go. Wish well board. Kids put their pictures in the heart when they need a well wish from their classmates. And then everything's set up and ready to go up front. We have some new whiteboard projector, which I'm excited to learn how to work. We'll do that next week during one of our professional development days. We have job boards set up, mailboxes, desks, podium for the leader of the day, all set up and ready to go. I chose to paint our door yellow. It's nice and bright and happy. Come over here and see, I have some chapter books that most second graders like. Our classroom overlooks the playground area, the second grade playground, and that's kind of neat. Kind of a nice view with afternoon sun. We have kind of our listening center area and library, kids library. And then my desk area where I keep my things organized. Our 7 Habits board. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. We choose what kind of a day we're going to have when we get up and come to school in the morning, and we can choose to have a good day. This area is my small group area where I would work with groups of kids during our center time. I did set it up a little bit so it's ready to start my online teaching. And that's where I'll do a lot of my work from, and we'll have a lot of our Google Meets there. I'm working on looking at actually the first grade math book right now to talk with the first grade teachers about what lessons first graders might have missed in their math book. So I can start there with my online teaching. And just some things to keep myself organized. These are bins that I would have used during center time to keep my groups organized, but I will use it to keep my online groups and students organized this year. And this is the rest of our classroom. I'm going to walk up here because since I am doing the online second grade class this year, I did make a few posters to kind of help us to think about how to get on track for this year. So First thing I want you to think about as students and parents of the self-paced online second grade class this year is, first thing, set up a quiet workspace. Make this area free from pets and toys and other kinds of distractions so that students can concentrate on their work and what they're doing. Think about a daily schedule. I Googled some schedules, and there are a lot of samples online. I will also be sending you some sample schedules. But what you want to think about including 2.5 or 3 hours of academic time into your schedule. Make time for breaks, snacks and meals, free choice activities like exercise or art activities, things that students enjoy doing during their day. Allows for some flexibility in your schedule, and keep in mind that a predictable daily schedule helps to promote student wellness. And again, I'll be sharing some examples with you. We will be having some Google Meets. The idea of doing a self-paced online class is that you can log in and do your work any time of the day. But we will have some scheduled Google Meets. I hope that second graders will feel real comfortable coming to our Google Meets and joining in our class discussions. We'll have some rules to follow to keep our meetings going smoothly and give everybody a chance to talk and be a part of the group. And most of all, I want you not to worry about these meetings. This isn't something that is going to be upsetting for you. I hope you'll get very comfortable with it and know that our classroom is a safe place to talk to each other and learn together and make mistakes together. And parent survey and feedback, I'm going to be asking parents some questions about what you would like and expectations for the year, and I'll be looking for feedback so that we can work together to make this year a great experience for our class. Okay? And then I was thinking about, well, you're probably wondering about a supply list. So I went through my regular supply list for in-class instruction and adapted it a little bit for our online class. We will be doing a lot of the same activities that second graders usually do in the classroom. I'll be trying to adapt a lot of those activities so that students can do them at home. So the general supply list still stands. Some pencils, sharpener, erasers, highlighter, crayons, glue sticks, scissors to keep at your desk area. I added index cards on here because I like to work on fact fluency for math facts with kids. And if you have some index cards at home, that'll make it easy for you to make some flashcards to work on the facts that we're going to focus on at the beginning of the year. I am going to send home some personal whiteboards for students to use from my classroom. But if you can get together a couple of old socks for an eraser and 2 or 3 dry erase markers, that would be helpful. I put printer paper and ink on there. I'm going to try to really keep this limited for you, but it would probably be something to think about if you're planning on doing online learning for the year. It'd be something to think about looking into. I have a few things on the optional list: colored pencils, rulers, liquid glue, just for projects that your student might want to do.
So second graders, enjoy your last few days of summer vacation, and I'm excited to get to know you very soon.